Now we've already hit this a few times, and it's just stuff keeps coming out. But the wildfires in California, right?
Yeah.
The governor marching around talking about LA 2.0. Did you hear that or see that? He literally was on camera talking with somebody talking about, yeah, we already started the plans for LA 2.0 or something. What? Your state is on fire. Like, it's burning down.
Yeah. That makes it seem like it was planned.
And this is where it goes. Because
Yeah.
California has been having a lot of issues. And people keep trying to blame the insurance companies, which that is a whole nother conversation that I want to make a video on this right here, because there is so much going on. Like, it's not just the insurance companies got up and left because of wildfires. They've been telling them for a while. There's a video when Trump was in office going and visiting Gavin Newsom and telling him, yo, other countries have had brush issues and stuff like this. This is what they did. So this isn't no new thing that Gavin Newsom just figured out. They just had some wildfires in 2020 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it just was having wildfires. So this isn't new, nothing new. So there was no sense of urgency by the leadership in California. No sense of urgency. And then they went and I read that they what is the things that keep all like the water? The reservoirs?
Yeah.
One of their biggest reservoirs wasn't even full. It was empty because there was a hole in the thing, and it's been empty for 11 months. Because there was a cover that they wanted over it to keep like the bird poop and like just like stuff out of the water. There's been a hole in it, and it's been empty for 11 months, and it's one of the largest ones that they got. And it was literally next to one of the wildfires. I can't remember the name of the reservoir, but it literally was next to wildfires, and it could have helped because they said they had water pressure. If you got an extra 100 and something million gallons of water, that's going to help.
Yeah.
Like what? Like that is inadequate leadership, and this is what I keep telling people. Like, stop trying to blame the insurance company. Stop trying to blame. This is leadership of the people you voted in. These is policies that, or just lack of urgency with certain things that they are doing. How are you the government of California? You know you got wildfire issues. You just had a wildfire a few years ago, and you're not keeping all your reservoirs to the brim.
Right.
What
Never.
Like,
but you go 11 months without knowing this
because of a hole. I could get somebody to go get some needle and thread and patch that on today. What we talking about? We need to get that done now.
Yeah.
You just spent $22 billion on the homeless population, don't know what went wrong with it, and you can't figure out how to patch a hole?
Oh.
Dog, there is some issues. And then they initiated they banned insurance companies from leaving the state. What? That's not, first of all, that's not possible. But all it did was they couldn't, so the insurance companies can't technically announce that, hey, we're canceling your thing. So like, say you got State Farm. State Farm can't communicate with you and say, hey, we're about to get rid of your policy that's up in 6 months. So they will have to wait until your policy is up, or I don't know exactly how that works, but they will have to wait until a certain point, and then it gets sprung on you. Like, so it's a lot of stuff that's going on, man. And they had already had, like, because the fact of the matter is, they put the insurance companies in a predicament of not being profitable, because one of the things from what I read was that they were forcing the insurance companies to cover homes that were in fire areas, like or areas that could become very, I guess I don't know the definition or the exact wording, but they were forcing insurance companies, if you want to sell over here, that you gotta also cover over here. So they were covering these areas that could be sustainable to wildfires, and they was like, bro, we ain't making money because we can't charge over a certain amount because you told us we can only charge X amount of dollars, and we got to cover all these homes that we don't want to cover. And now what? We're just going to leave your state. So everybody's talking about, oh, State Farm said they were going to leave. They've been talking about it for years. This ain't new information. They've been saying for years that they want to leave the state. Now you can debate if that's right or not, but if you're running a business and you talking about, I got to do what? I got to cover people that I don't want to cover in the first place because they're in areas that is susceptible to me having to come out of pocket. And what are y'all going to do? Y'all going to just say, hey, we got to cover it and not help us out? No, that's not a good business model. Even, shoot, here in Wilmington, there is areas that are flood risk. It's going to be very difficult for you in those areas to get flood covers because you're in a flood zone versus the houses that are not in flood zones, which is usually the older houses because they had common sense when they were building before. Let's not build in flood zones because it's gonna clearly they had some common sense, but now they throw up apartments and everything. So then when a natural disaster happens, that apartment got mold all through the building and they're out for however long. And now all those people got to move somewhere else. Or all the homes in this area just got flooded out. All those people got to move it. Now you got to figure out how to get contractors in and do this, do that. And then you don't think FEMA gonna come help you. Look what they just did with Florida. We ain't got no money. We ain't prepared. We ain't got no money.
And they've been doing this for years.
You know, we talking like
Katrina hit.
We wasn't prepared for this. What do you mean you wasn't prepared? That's your job.
The whole point of your existence is based on this. To be prepared for these type of stuff.
So, and this goes to what my thing is like, and we can go into Trump inauguration off of this. Like, this is my thing with a lot with the government, us the people, and I feel like we're getting to a point to where it's that breaking point. We're paying so much in taxes, man, and we just continuously every single year see y'all print more money and the debt continues to rise. At what point are we gonna start making changes?